At long last, we have some new releases to talk about. I appreciate the break. The video grind gets more involved every time. It was nice to have a couple months off, but I think they've caught up enough on production to give us a couple new ones, plus a few new tropical storm colors. And then you'll also want to see my other video that I'm making on the big news from certain roto grip balls that are getting discontinued, so you'll definitely want to check that video out. First, we're going to talk intense fire. Keep in mind here, I'm just postulating. This is just for fun. I won't know exactly what's going on with these until I actually throw them, so don't take any of this as gospel yet. The intense fire is a hybrid intense. It's using R3S hybrid, which we haven't seen stateside yet, but it has been used overseas, and I actually have one that has that cover on it, which is the virtual tour exclusive. Storm says the fire should fit between the intense and the Codex, which I think means that it's more aggressive than the intense, but not as strong as the Code X, which is funny because I think the X is less aggressive than the intense, so we'll have to see how that all shakes out. Now, the virtual tour exclusive for me is basically a Code Red, a bit stronger, a bit firmer down lane, a little bit earlier, a couple boards more, etc., etc. I also have a very awesomely cool surprise for the review. It's a feature of the ball that's very visually striking in the right light, so to speak, and I should have reviews up next weekend at some point, hopefully. So you have to be sure to tune in to see what's so unique about this particular ball. Next, we have the matchup Black Pearl, and I'm having Hustle flashbacks. I mean, hopefully it pulls a Hustle ink on me. At first, I wasn't optimistic, but then I saw the few shots on the ball page, and I have hope now. So if you go to the ball page on the website for both of these, for either one of them, and scroll almost all the way to the bottom, there are small, kind of medium quality preview shots that give you a basic idea what the ball is going to do. And it kind of looks Hustle HYB-ish, but with the numbers on the core, it should have more shape. And it's one single RG point off of being hectic numbers. So polished, it could be a hectic if we're being as optimistic as possible here. I definitely tune into the video to see if I have more crow to eat after kind of dragging it through the mud here. I was hoping for that core, which I really do like, with a different cover. The numbers are, like I said, really close to hectic numbers. It just needs a better cover than reactor, and maybe it's just me, but if it's not hybrid reactor, I just don't get along that well with the solid and pearl versions. It's really hit and miss for me, and the matchup pearl was definitely a miss for me. So this one's been on the USBC approved list for a couple months, so when I saw it, I had high hopes, and then when I saw the actual information, they did me a heckin' disappointment. But I'm holding out hope here. It looks pretty good in action for the couple shots they have on the ball page, so we may actually be very pleasantly surprised. So if I can polish this thing and turn it into a hectic, man, I'm not selling any of my hectics, my extra hectics that I have stashed, though. By the way, that's not going to happen. Storm also has another couple tropical colors coming that look good. I'm not a big tropical fan. Again, I don't like the reactor pearl. The hybrid tropical looks good, but the pearl is just kind of lope for me. They might be a good option for really super dry lanes or for people just getting into it, but that's kind of what's going on with that. But that's your update, the Intense Fire and Matchup release on June 15th. The tropical colors will be available later in July. Thanks for watching.